Heck, man. American Pickers ain't got nothing on me, man. Hello, fellow junkers, scrappers, resellers, thrifties, scavengers, hunter-gatherers. To me, man, we're just all a bunch of junkies. Welcome back to the show. I wanted to do a little haul video from down at the Weiser Fiddler Fest yesterday. All of this, I have a little over $100 into everything. Did you see? Smoked it. It was a great day. If you watch that video, I actually put that video on Idaho Hillbilly, so you can go over there and see us out and about at the flea markets and the yard sales and all that kind of stuff. But let's show some of these goodies. So first we'll start. I'm just gonna start so I try not to miss nothing. But over here, man, I just picked up this. It was a nice Cavu bag. East Coasters. I don't know how many of you in the East Coast, but the Cavu makes the hats. That hat that Kitty wears. It's kind of like this, but the hat that Kitty wears and that Sissy was wearing in that video is a Cavu hat made in Seattle. So it's kind of a nice Cavu bag. Then I just picked this up, man. It does fit me, but it ain't really just hillbilly style. But it's a nice Sunday afternoon hat. So see about that. Then something I always pick up when I can get a smoking deal. I actually am missing a couple of them. They must be in with those towels we bought. And there might be stuff in those towels too.
I was thinking that they were in that bag.
Yeah, we have some other things that we got too. But anyway, I picked these up. You know, MREs. Something we do, and all our rigs and all our kids do, is we all have, you know, a couple of MREs under our seat or behind our seat in our pickup trucks, our vans, everything, just in case, man. I have one in the green bean that it's been in there a long time, but if something happened and we had to eat them, it would be like steak. All right, so that was that. Then Miss Kitty, this is kind of a cool tin. It's got a little thumb thing there. But look at that, man. She picked it up, sat it down, and I was like, you kidding me? You gotta get that thing, man. It is cool. But Miss Kitty wants to do tin work once we have everything. So she actually wants to make this kind of stuff. It just intrigues her. So that was pretty cool. But that's an oldie, man. And then this was pretty funny. I'm in there. It was the last yard sale that we went to yesterday, man. This great older couple, man. They were just amazing. And he was sitting back, and he wasn't playing while we were there, but he was sitting there playing the guitar. And sitting back in his rocker there, and I'm going through and stuff. Got a few other things there, but yeah, Miss Kitty wanted to go back. This is some Corningware Pyrex sets, full sets of plates and stuff for $20, $25.
Bowls, yes.
She's back there all disgusted behind the camera. I told her we can stop back. We might stop back by.
It was the last yard sale of the day, and so of course that meant that we had already spent our budget. So
we have a budget.
Okay, we spent all of our money.
Yeah, we spent all the cash we had, and then had to borrow $40, and I had to stop by the bank. Could have got more out of the ATM. The thing about, you know, here we go off on something else, but the thing about Weiser is we bank at U.S. Bank. I don't know if I wanted to say that on video, because it really don't matter. But and there is no U.S. Bank in Weiser, Idaho. So then it cost me to take money out of the ATM, man, and they can.
We are cheap.
Yeah, we are really cheap, man. I don't want to pay their $2 or $3 and all that crap. Yeah. So anyway, man, back to the story.
Back to the jump.
So, man, I'm going around there shopping. You know, I got an armful of stuff for a pile over there. And we get over there, or I'm looking around, and up on the top shelf, man, I can see this. Sitting up there, man. I pull it down. I look at it, man. There's a plug-in, so I plug it in, and it works. And so I look at the old boy, and I was all, is this for sale? And he looks at it, he's all, what is that? And I say, well, it's a cooler pump for a swamp cooler. Well, I picked that up. I picked that up about 15 years ago. I always thought that I might need it in my old cooler over here, and I just never got into putting it in. And I was all right. He's all, but sure, I'll sell it. $3. And these sell for about $35, you know. So, man, I got that for an extra. Then I told him, well, I'll take it. I'll probably set it up on my shelf because mine's good in my cooler. And then in a few years, I'll be sitting in my recliner in the yard sale. It'll be up on a shelf and somebody can ask me, hey, do you want to sell this? But then he told me a story. Here we go. But here he told me a story. He actually was working in an old granary or old mill. And the basement flooded. And there was a toilet and stuff down there, and everybody's like, what are we going to do? And he had one of these cooler pumps. Did you hear him telling that? He had one of these cooler pumps. He put the hose on it, you know, and it was not like massive coming in. It had flooded, so there, you know, a good amount of water. And he stuck one of these down in there and stuck the hose in the toilet and went home and came back the next day and it sucked all the water out of that. So that was pretty good. That was a good little pump.
Ingenious.
All right, back to the jump, man. Back to the jump.
Okay.
Of course, you always got to get the snapbacks, man. I love my snapbacks. I just love hats. And this one was pretty cool, man. The first annual Columbia Gorge Giant Salmon Bonanza.
1987?
Yeah, that one was 1987. Yep, 1987. NBC Sports, man. That's an oldie right there. That should be a good one.
Corduroy?
Yep. And then this one, man. Bite Me Bait Company. And then it had a little Oregon salmon thing, so a little bonus deal there on that. This one's pretty rough. I'm just going to take the patch off.
We can see it.
I can see it. I'm going to sit it back here.
Yeah.
But it's got the little Kodiak, so I'm just going to take the patch off that and ditch the hat. And that's too bad because it's old green corduroy. Yeah. But man, it's completely, it just went all over my everything else.
Yeah.
It's wasted. Wasted. That was some of the junkier stuff, I guess. This is awesome, man. It's a 3-way knife sharpener. Dexter Russell. It's got $3, man. Smoked it on that, you know, with making knives and all that. Heck of a thing. I don't think Miss Kitty, she might sell it, but you just never know with that gal. This, man, Kitty shook her head. She couldn't believe I got it, but it was so cheap, and it really don't look like something I'd have. But my daughter, one of my daughters might end up getting it for a gift, but I thought it looked pretty cute on its little fan, man. It's got that little lizard gecko on there. It was cheap, man. I had to have it. Woo! Almost broke that. This thing, man, Miss Kitty, in that video, you see her bring that over. Man, look at the woodwork, man. It's all different pieces. I just love this thing. And I don't even know if you'll see that on the... oh, he'd got that at the dang youth ranch, too. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. He paid $3.50. I paid $1.
Buy high and sell low.
That's right, man. That's how the junkers do it, man. Buy high, sell low. This nice little copper pitcher. It's pretty nice. I always pick up, you know, these books. This one's for me, Wilderness Series. I collect them. And then this one, man, he'd pointed out, man, it's a dictionary for deadheads. So the Grateful Dead, man. Oh, there's paperwork in there. But I just had to have it. Had to have it. I got this from that old boy that was in the rocking chair too. This is really cool. This is let's see if it memories from John Day Valley, but it's an old historical, old forts, old mines, old town sites. It's from 1972. That's the year my brother was born. And look at that, man. It's got all the overlays for different. So it's Oregon. Man, I wish it was Idaho, but it's still pretty dang cool. That was pretty cool. Score! Square! And then we got a old hillbilly, man. I collect my old hillbillies. So we'll check him out, but he'll probably just end up being up on my shelf. And these, Miss Kitty, I've gotten her pretty much all the ones that, you know, grandma's, mom's, wife's, what do they call again? Willow trees. My brother Zach is the one that got me collecting the willow trees, man. They're pretty cool. And this one's grandfather. That was pretty cool. Look at this old rubber toy, man, made in the USA. The truck, man. Excellent, excellent condition. The guy that I got this from is funny. He was telling me, man, he had all the metal toys, you know. Actually, he was letting his kids play with those in the garage. But he said as a kid, he'd use all his, you know, his Tonkas and all the different excavators and Buddy L's and all that. He'd never take them outside and play with them, and his parents thought he was pretty weird, but he didn't want to get them dirty. And man, and that's all his toys, you know, from back then looked like that. You know, all the metal toys, everything. So that was pretty cool. These are pretty neat. Look at that bouncy balls. I remember these as a kid, the 70s. Man, it's actually Dairy Queen advertisement, but they're those bouncy. My dog would go crazy. Those were pretty cool. And this van, you seen Sissy, if you watch that haul video, you seen Sissy picking that up. So you carry that for Bompa. I collect my vans too. And this Miss Kitty, this actually reminds me of my mom.
I actually got that for Cub.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he wanted some syrup from Tinmouth Mountain Maple.
Oh,
and I told him I would share, but he needed a canister.
That's sweet.
Yeah, so. dispenser.
And then this, man, I had to have this. This is a true story. This is me and my grandma's thing. And my grandma,
My
Granny, she actually has CRS, and I'm not kidding you, CRS on her personalized license plates.
We know where you get it
And
from.
yeah, that's right. And I should have
Squirrel.
dug around out in the shop out there for the plate, because I have one of her old license plates, but she still cruises the flatlands with her CRS plates. I love it. I love it. And this Whittier, is that Whittier or Whitty? I think so.
Yeah, Whittier.
Yeah, Whittier. Is that the Whittier school's named after him down in Boise?
Are you talking about Whitney? Is there Whittier?
I don't know. I thought there was a Whittier. I could be just losing my mind. Hey. Squirrel. Then this is some goodies that Miss Kitty actually, yeah, you can show those.
Yeah.
Talk about them.
Oh, no,
Hummingbird.
I'm just bringing the camera down.
Hummingbird. This lady was really into giraffes. She had so much giraffe stuff. Little giraffe. They're just pretty neat little turtle. Oh, look at that Roadrunner.
Yeah, I thought the Roadrunner was cool.
And all little
And the bracelet
pins.
I thought was
yeah.
pretty cool.
Lapel pins and stuff. It's missing some jewels there. Or no, maybe it's not.
No, it's a stone.
Oh, wow. Is it silver?
No, but it's signed.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then she got this, what is it, just a grill scraper? Oh, it is. Rachel Ray.
I don't know if I call it a grill scraper, but sure.
It's like
you
the
could use
things
it
when
for
I
it.
worked in the hamburger joint that we'd...
Like scoop up vegetables with,
Oh, okay, I
or
know.
cut
Rachel Ray.
or...
And this box.
A cooking tool.
This box, I don't want to talk about kitchen stuff, unless it's old.
Okay, but it was cool.
Okay, it's good. Look at this old box. It was pretty cool. It's like a box purse lugging around thing. And I thought it was pretty cool. And then you looked in the mirror there, and it actually was from 1962. 1962!
Box bag by Collins of Texas.
Yeah. Pretty cool. And then, of course, man, who are you? Who are you?
That was AC/DC.
Oh, I did? Oh,
This
man,
is
I'm more of an
The Who.
AC/DC guy than I am the Who. So.
Okay.
But I do like my Doobie Brothers. Gotta have the Doobs, best of the Doobs. Love it. Oh, and then check out this little Copper Sun Valley, man. It's an oldie, man, painted. You didn't even see that when
No,
I
I
grabbed
did
that
not.
one. Is that cool?
Yeah, it's way
Man,
cool.
hand painted. And of course, look at this little band transformer. It's really
Oh,
cool.
oh.
Oops.
Okay, turn it slowly.
I'm not pulling it apart.
I was going to say, you
really
said it was a
good.
transformer.
Well, it is,
what does
man.
it do?
I don't know. I need my grandkids over here. Well, the little dude comes out of it, man. I don't know how to do it. Oh, here we go. Kitty, I don't think people want to sit here on my video and watch Transformers. Especially with this hillbilly.
They're having a stare down with Chewie.
Yeah, I ain't doing it. Anyway, so that was cool. This thing's really cool, man. I'd never seen one of these. It's a survival knife. And this is the cool sheath here. So then it pops out like this. It's a U.S. patent.
Thumbs over a stone for sharpening.
Yeah, it's called Lucky Boy. And you unscrew this. Let's see if we can do it. You should have seen me and the old boy trying to get the dang blade out. We look like a couple fools. His wife's all, what are you two doing?
She says, just hand that on over to
Whoa,
your wife
man.
and she'll get it.
Okay, that's pushing that out. So then you do this.
Don't cut yourself.
I'm trying to remember how we, anyway. Jeez, dude. Anyway, there's a knife in there. Oh, that was right. I need to whack it a little bit. Let's see what I can do. Oh, there it is. There it is, man. I got it, dude. I got it. So then this pops out like that. It is missing a little chunk of the stone there. And then this screws back in and it pins it into the spot. Like that. And then it's got fishing line and all this jazz in there. I'm not exactly sure. I guess you have to undo the screws and everything to get to your fishing line. It's got a thermometer, man, a little...
Well, does it have a
got a
screwdriver
line.
in it to get the...
Oh, I don't know. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that, but you must just have to take them out. Anyway, man. I'd never seen one like that, so I had to have it. I think I'll leave it just like that.
Not a quick action for bear attack.
Yeah, no kidding. You ain't going to pull that out, man. You're going to get 8.
What's the... I just don't want to miss the.
Oh, the keychain? Yeah, it's just a little keychain, man. I thought it was pretty cool. You know, I like little keychains, man. Apache, Yamaha, Ontario, Oregon. I just thought it was pretty nifty. And then, of course, you got the little pop-up Mario. I don't know if that was dated or not. Might be. Did I show the Walkman?
No.
Okay, and then the little Walkman, man. I don't do a lot of electronics and stuff like that, but when I see something in good condition that was like I used to use, so I got the little Walkman. Picked up something else I don't deal in a lot, but they were they're 8mm little Maxell tapes. I picked those up. Fight Club has like a special edition of Fight Club. And it's funny because here a few weeks ago, me and the boys, we were talking about the Fight Club, and I thought, man, I'm gonna go home and watch that. So I looked up on Netflix and all that, and you can only pay to watch it. So then I looked over on eBay, and the Fight Clubs, it was more than I wanted to pay. So that's one of the reasons I picked it up. And then this was kind of a cool old, very well made little wallet. It's actually, I didn't realize it was Velcro. That's not. I guess Velcro has been around a long time. Oh, I'm gonna open this up, man. Find myself a $100 bill. Oh, dang it. I'm gonna break my steel head here. Just saying. All right, and then these, man, I would have to say the score of the day was on these, and this was actually put, it's First Security, every one of these is like this. It's a First Security bank. Put these out, what year does that one say on it? 1978. I have sold every one of these Belkels.
This one I hadn't seen before.
This one?
Yeah. The other ones I have.
Anyway, I've sold all these belt buckles. I've sold numerous times. I actually sold one. I might even still have one of those on with the paperwork in the leather bag. Maybe. Because this plaque was made for the, in the bank, so they'd hang them up in the bank or whatever, I think. But we've had these. They come in when you get them as a gift or whatever they were doing, to get them out there. They came in a leather bag with Idaho on it and the paperwork, and we sold that one, I think, $75 or $100, and it was just prime, never used. These, so I was pretty happy when I scored these. Watch that video, you see me coming, and then this is like the mini version of them.
That was kind of loose.
Yeah, well, they actually snap on here.
Oh.
Now, Katie was trying to get one for TNT.
Yeah, oh, we saw it in the video.
Yeah. This is the state. Look at that one, man. It's got like the mountain man. That's the one I want. Yeah, I want that. I wish that one was full size on there. I'd be pulling it off, keeping that one for myself. That was Prospector, actually, is what it says on it.
Oh, that's cool.
But man, those, like I said, that was probably the score of the day. These are.
So this is a duplicate, right?
Right. Okay, yeah. See, in this, man, I'll get $25. I can get $25 a buckle, just like this. And that's what I sell them for all the time. Yeah. So sometimes more with the paperwork. And then this I grabbed. I didn't see this. All I did was looking through and seeing this, and at first thought it might be Navajo or whatever, but it's definitely aftermarket. I've seen no markings or anything. And it was in this bag, and then when I pulled it out here to show it, then it had this dang tag on it, Zoe or Zoe. So we'll be researching that. I don't know if it's anything special. And then this patch, man, you can actually see it in one of the videos too. I had to have that. I think that came off an old shirt. That's pretty cool. This thing, man, the buckles, scoring my day for my personal. I just loved this. One of the things I love about it is how it's not so perfect. Because you got the roundhouse, which is, messed up here. The bag is actually sewed, kind of cockeyed and kind of weird. But Weiser, Idaho, Bean and Seed Company, no longer around. Idaho pinto beans, and this is the part Miss Kitty didn't see that I really thought was cool. And then on the back here, Standard Railroad Bean Bag, guaranteed, Friedman Bag Company, Incorporated, Los Angeles, California.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I just thought that was I was pretty excited about that one. Yeah. I paid pretty good. Man, they had one with a mountain man on it that I wanted bad. Like I said, man, this was the last yard sale, so funds were getting low, but and it wasn't an Idaho. If it would have been an Idaho one, I'd have bought it for sure. Oh, and then this, man. This I just thought was so an original frame, you know, and from Kits, man, it's all signed. I don't know if it's numbered, but it's definitely signed. It's a beautiful kitten picture. Look, you can see all the junk in the background.
Yeah. 20 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, that one is okay. Then an old service station or barn lamp. Yeah, always have to have those. This is the one, man, for $1, man. It's a little heater. Man, it's been getting cold, so I'm gonna put that at the foot of our bed. This piece of coral, man, it was so beautiful. I had to have it. I think it was $1.
Kind of looks gray and white, but
Yeah,
it's
it was
blue.
man.
It's really cool.
You know, they got
did some
stuff. Yeah, they did
crafts
some
and
stuff
hot
and glued it and all that
stuff,
stuff. But I mean, I don't know what Miss Kitty, man. We just had to have it. And then picked up this old Aquatemp hot water dispenser, brand new, never been installed. So that was a pretty good deal. But that's pretty much it, man. So, man, all in all, I think it was a pretty amazing day to be a junker. Good day to be a junker. So other than that, man, that's what I got today. Mine's going a million miles a minute. We're gonna head back out. I gotta get all this crap picked up now. I set it up like a flea market. I should have just put a sign out.
Yeah.
But gonna be doing that big yard sale we're working on. Were you pointing at me for something?
No, I was just holding the camera.
Oh, okay. Were you gonna say something?
We're at 21 minutes.
Okay, all right. So check out the links below, the eBay and everything, and please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Check out Idaho Hillbilly, the video, and good Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise. We will see you when we see you. Oh, I didn't show my poster.
Oh, hurry. You got 1 minute.
Really? This is a awesome
Learn to hold one side.
Crazy Horse poster with paperwork and everything. Look at that.
Nice.
All right, see ya.